Hello everybody and welcome to episode 31 of season 2 of Monday Night Raw here on Universe Mode. And we are kicking things off as always with a 24/7 championship on the line. Who will answer the call here tonight? Oh, wait a minute. Who the hell is this? Oh, it's been a while since we've seen this man. Buddy Matthews of the House of Black is here on Monday Night Raw looking to challenge Jimmy Uso for the 24/7 championship here tonight. And of course, Buddy Matthews you see entering the ring by himself. That is because Buddy Matthews' tag team partners Malachi Black and Brody King of the House of Black, the Kings of the Black Throne, are in the Fatal 4-Way number 1 Contenders tag team match later on tonight, where they will try to earn a Raw tag team title opportunity at Payback. But for Buddy Matthews here right now, this is a massive opportunity for him to win his first piece of championship gold, the 24/7 championship. We know how talented Buddy Matthews is in the ring. Not a lot to really show for ever since coming to Monday Night Raw in the draft. But can Buddy win the belt here tonight? As here comes a man he has a brief history with, Jimmy Uso of the Bloodline, Monday Night Raw competitor as well, who has enjoyed a very, very successful reign as 24/7 champion thus far. His first singles reign in his Universe Mode career. Jimmy Uso also going alone here tonight. No Solo Sikoa, no Paul Heyman. It's just Mr. No Yeet looking to defend his championship yet again. Of course, his brother Jey Uso, our current hardcore champion in Universe Mode, part of the SmackDown roster, as Jimmy Uso has stepped out of his brother's shadow and now has a singles title of his own, the Workhorse 24/7 championship. But can this potentially be the last time we see Jimmy Uso walk into the ring as 24/7 champion? That is what it is all about here tonight on Monday Night Raw episode 31 for that championship.
The challenger from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 225 pounds, Buddy Matthews.
Buddy Matthews, he looks focused, he looks ready for this opportunity.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, the 24/7 champion, Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso, confident as ever, as he looks down at that championship, hands it to the official. Our opening contest here on Monday Night Raw, surely not to disappoint. Our only title match of the night for the 24/7 championship, but it is still a very stacked episode of Raw that we have here tonight. Buddy Matthews the challenger, Jimmy Uso the champion. Here we go. Of course, we already mentioned the Raw Tag Team title Fatal 4-Way match. Number 1 Contenders Fatal 4-Way match. The New Day, the OC, the Kings of the Black Throne, and the Hardy Boys. One of those 4 teams will face Bryan Danielson and Orange Cassidy for the Raw Tag Team Championships at Payback. Speaking of Orange Cassidy, he is in action later on tonight against Pac of the Blackpool Combat Club. First time ever that those two men go one-on-one here tonight. We are also going to see the United Kingdom champion Kenny Omega go one-on-one with one of his challengers, Meteor by Buddy Matthews. One of his challengers at Payback, that being the former UK champion Gunther. That will be some battle. We're also going to see the rivalry come to a head. AJ Styles going one-on-one with SmackDown's Jay White in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Buddy Matthews looking to fly. And our main event, it is a grudge match between Bray Wyatt, the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, and his old rival, the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland. All that and much more coming tonight. Oh, Jimmy Uso bashing Buddy Matthews' head onto the barricade. And Buddy Matthews now busted wide open. Jimmy now heading to the top. Buddy trying to knock him down. Elbow drop by Jimmy. Can that be enough to retain the championship right here? No, kick out by Buddy. And of course, you got to think, if Buddy Matthews wins the 24/7 championship here tonight, that could really boost the confidence of Malachi and Brody in that tag team #1 contender fatal 4-way match. Oh, and another super kick and one to the back of the neck. Collapses into the cover to retain. Here tonight, kick out again by Buddy. And now Buddy Matthews retreating over to the ropes, but Jimmy knocking Buddy over the top. Buddy Matthews busted open, bleeding. He did not expect this much fight from the champion here in this matchup, but Jimmy Uso said he wants singles success. So far, he has found that. And Jimmy Uso has never been more confident, tossing Buddy into the barricade. Remember, Buddy Matthews cannot win the 24/7 championship by countout or disqualification. He needs to pin or submit Jimmy Uso inside the ring. Jimmy Uso defeated Shinsuke Nakamura to win the championship many weeks ago. Nice barrage of strikes, but remember, he can't win by countout. Buddy Matthews, what the hell's he doing? Jimmy trying to get back to his feet. Could be a countout right here. Jimmy back inside the ring. Oh, that's why. Buddy setting a trap into the Murphy's Law. Buddy Matthews was lying in wait. Do we have a new champion? Oh, Jimmy kicks out. And you see the frustration. Buddy had a perfect plan to try to win his first championship. Hit the Murphy's Law, didn't work. And now Jimmy Uso firing on all cylinders. That was almost it. We almost had a new 24/7 champion in Buddy Matthews. And now taken out by Jimmy. And Jimmy Uso now is just stalking the ring. Takes him down. What a move by our reigning champion. Throwing the ones up for the bloodline. Paying homage to Roman Reigns, his brother Jay, and Solo Sikoa, his tag team partner. This is an explosive 24/7 title match, as we expected it to be the moment we found out Buddy Matthews was going to be the man to challenge Jimmy here tonight. Two of the most underrated singles competitors Universe Mode has to offer. Jimmy now heading to the top. Uso splash connects. This could be it. Shoulders down, both legs hooked. Buddy kicks out. The heart of a warrior for the House of Black's Buddy Matthews. But Jimmy hits it again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And Jimmy Uso retains here tonight on Raw.
Here is your winner, and still the 24/7 champion, Jimmy Uso.
Another successful title defense for Jimmy Uso here tonight on Raw, as he is still 24/7 champion here on Universe Mode after a hellacious match with Buddy Matthews of the House of Black. What a win for Jimmy Uso to kick off episode 31 of season 2 of Monday Night Raw. as we are back here live on Monday Night Raw, as it is time for the Raw Tag Team Championship #1 contenders fatal 4-way matches. Here comes a team we have not seen in months. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the OC, are back and debuting on Netflix. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson looking to return with style.
The contest is a fatal 4-way tag team match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the OC.
It's been a long time since we have seen the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson. How amazing would it be if the Good Brothers become #1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team titles on their Raw return? The OC, widely regarded as one of the greatest tag teams of all time, they could prove that if they win this fatal 4-way match and go on to face Bryan Danielson and Orange Cassidy for those tag team titles. But here comes the only team in this match who have been tag champs in the past. Big E and Kofi Kingston, the New Day, are here. And it's been a while since we've seen these two in tag action as well.
First, at a combined weight of 497 pounds, Big E and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
The New Day, former SmackDown Tag Team Champions in Universe Mode. How amazing would it be for Big E and Kofi Kingston if they become the first team in Universe Mode history at Payback to win both the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Championships in their Universe Mode careers. Of course, Big E and Kofi are the only two members of the New Day that are part of Monday Night Raw. Xavier Woods was brought over to SmackDown in the draft, but the New Day are back looking to get another tag team title opportunity. The New Day, of course, had a very brief tag team title run before losing the belts at Bad Blood earlier this year to AOP, who are also a competitor on Monday Night Raw. We're also a team on the Raw roster. As here come the ever so experienced Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, coming back here to Monday Night Raw, and this could be a bittersweet moment for these two men.
Combined weight of 461 pounds.
Of course, the Hardy Boys, the last time they had a tag team title opportunity was over a year ago at last year's SummerSlam in Season 1, where they almost won the Raw Tag Team titles from Braun Strowman and Brody Lee, the Wyatt family. And it's been a long time since the Hardy Boys teamed up in Universe Mode. Matt Hardy, former 24/7 champion in Universe Mode history, but how bittersweet would it be for Matt and Jeff to finally win tag team gold here on Universe Mode? The Hardy Boys haven't really gotten as many opportunities as they really like, as much as they would expect in Universe Mode. But now it's time for the final team to enter the matchup, as the House of Black are making their way to the ring, as Malachi is going to join the match first.
Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, Melandra Black.
Of course, Malachi Black, how can we forget? Once upon a time when he was part of the SmackDown roster, made everyone's lives on SmackDown a living hell, had amazing rivalries with the likes of Andrade and Adam Copeland in the past. But ever since the House of Black were brought to Monday Night Raw in the draft, they haven't really had as many opportunities as they would like. But this could be a wake-up call for the Kings of the Black Throne if they are able to win the number one contendership and go on to Payback to have an opportunity at the Raw Tag Team titles, as Malachi has made his way to the ring, as here comes the Bulldozer, Brody King.
California, weighing in at 234 pounds, Brody King.
Brody King is a underrated talent here on Universe Mode. Who could forget on the Season 2 premiere of SmackDown earlier this year when Brody King faced Randy Orton in the first ever casket match in Universe Mode history. Brody King had a very good performance in that match, even though he eventually lost. But now, Brody King and Malachi Black both have the chance to win their first piece respectively in their Universe Mode careers of championship gold. As here we go. The House of Black, the OC, the Hardy Boys, and the New Day, first team to gain pinfall or submission, will go to Payback and face the Yes Men for the Raw Tag Team titles at Payback in less than 2 weeks. Ooh, Jeff Hardy, nice splash to Luke Gallows. Crossbody by Kingston on Malachi. It's going to be a little bit hard to call the action, but we're going to try to call it the best we can. Nice counter by Big E on Matt Hardy right there, as it appears that the New Day, the former SmackDown Tag Team Champions, are in control for the time being in the opening moments of this matchup. Hardy going after Kofi Kingston. Matt Hardy, I should specify. Oh, Luke Gallows with a baseball bat on Brody King. Big E, belly-to-belly suplex. Big E, well, the New Day and the OC, a very, very storied past in their professional wrestling careers back in 2016. Jeff Hardy was a childhood hero, inspired many professional wrestlers, some of whom are in this match fighting against the Hardy Boys. But it's every man for himself. I should say every team for himself. Malachi the Meteor to Gallows. And one to Kofi. Malachi having a very good performance in this match, realizing how big this opportunity is for the House of Black. You see Big E on the outside has Matt Hardy, the former 24/7 champion, in position. Oh, a suplex onto the floor. And you know all of these competitors need to have eyes in the back of their heads, because a pinfall or a submission can happen from anywhere and the match could be over. Luke Gallows, big Luke Gallows, has Carl Anderson, no. As Malachi tosses him into the ropes, and Matt Hardy tried to steal a cover. I don't know why the hell he would try something like that. Trying to be as sneaky as possible. Oh, Jeff Hardy thrown in the steel steps at ringside. Gallows in the ring, bear hug to Kofi Kingston. Kingston, a very savvy veteran in pro wrestling. Over a decade of WWE in-ring experience. And now, Malachi, big boot to Gallows. Hardy has the hand of Kofi trapped. Malachi lays out Matt. Carl Anderson tangling with Brody King at ringside. We still got so much action, including our steel cage main event, as well as women's action, as the Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, the two opponents at Backlash, will be in tag team action as they both have to find partners of their respective choosings. It'll be quite interesting to see which partners Rhea Ripley and Liv will pick ahead of the Raw Women's title 2 out of 3 Falls match at Payback. Payback is looking like an absolutely stacked show, as Kofi Kingston and Malachi Black, the only two men in the ring right now. Everyone else is brawling at ringside. This just goes to show how chaotic the Monday Night Raw tag team division is, and how much all four teams... Oh, did you see the back of Jeff Hardy? Hit the barricade. Remember, all 4 teams haven't really had the best opportunities in recent months. So it's going to be a desperate contest for all of these men. Malachi went for a bit of a moonsault. Big E. And a big ending. Big ending. This could be it. Or the New Day going to payback. No, Malachi at the last second. That was almost it for the New Day. Oh, and Big E lays out Matt Hardy. Brody King and Luke Gallows tangling, and now Brody looking to get revenge for his tag team partner. The Kings of the Black Throne have won tag team gold in the Indies. Malachi and Brody, very good friends. That was why they agreed to team up and try to take Universe Mode for themselves. Matt Hardy now drop kick to Big E. It's been over a year since the Hardys have had a tag team title opportunity. The OC have never had a tag team title opportunity. And the House of Black have had tag team title shots against the Young Bucks a number of months ago. But ever since then, we didn't really see a whole lot of the House of Black over on Monday Night Raw. And we know moments ago, Buddy Matthews failed to beat Jimmy Uso for the 24/7 championship. That could be a factor for the Kings of the Black Throne in this matchup. That there's no chance now for all 3 members of the House of Black to hold championship gold. Carl Anderson of the Good Brothers now back inside the ring. Former New Japan Pro Wrestling never openweight champion. Oh, shot right in the face of Matt Hardy. And now Irish whip to Brody into the arm drag. Oh, Jeff Hardy tried to bring in a baseball bat, but Carl saw it coming. And now Jeff, twist of fate to Big E. Jeff connected the twist of fate. Kofi at ringside. SOS. Wait a minute, the Hardys. The Hardy Boys are the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Jeff Hardy with a picture-perfect twist of fate to Big E, which gave Matt the opening to execute a cover, and the Hardy Boys get a title opportunity at Payback. What a victory for Matt and Jeff Hardy. Can we finally see the ever so experienced Hardy Boys become Raw Tag Team Champions, as they will face Bryan Danielson and Orange Cassidy for those championships? What a win for Matt and Jeff Hardy here on Monday Night Raw. Well, congratulations to the Hardy Boys, our new #1 contenders for the Raw Tag Team Championships. But now it is time to see one of the biggest rivalries in Universe Mode today finally come to a head, as AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Switchblade Jay White in a Falls Count Anywhere match. AJ Styles, former WWE champion, getting sick of the attacks. Of course, we all know that for the past number of months, AJ Styles has been in leagues with Will Ospreay and the United Empire in this rivalry against Bullet Club Gold, led by Switchblade Jay White. For the past couple of weeks on Monday Night Raw, AJ Styles in specific has constantly been the victim of numerous attacks and distractions by Switchblade Jay White, including one last week which really spewed out on the entranceway, hence why this Falls Count Anywhere match was made official for tonight. As here comes Switchblade Jay White making his way to the ring, his first match on Monday Night Raw in months.
From Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Witchblade Jay White.
Jay White, former Intercontinental Champion, former AEW World Champion Universe Mode. He is contractually part of the SmackDown roster, but when AJ Styles and even Adam Cole from Monday Night Raw started getting involved in the Bullet Club's business over on SmackDown, Jay White now taking matters into his own hands and appearing on Raw to settle his beef with AJ Styles. And now it comes to a head. Falls Count Anywhere between these two amazing talents. This is going to be the second time in Universe Mode that these two men have gone one-on-one. AJ Styles, Switchblade Jay White, two of the biggest stars in the wrestling world, go one-on-one yet again. You gotta think, Adam Cole, Will Ospreay, United Empire, and the rest of Bullet Club Gold have got to be watching this match closely. And Jay White starting off the match with an amazing neckbreaker. And you gotta think, Jay White has gotta have the advantage in this match because he has constantly outsmarted AJ Styles for the past couple of weeks, taking advantage of the emotion of the former WWE champion. And Switchblade Jay White, the last time these guys have went one-on-one, Jay White was actually the victor. Oh, going after the legs of Styles. And remember, Falls Count Anywhere. Nowhere is safe. No countouts. No disqualifications. Anything goes. Switchblade Jay White has been in complete control. Oh, went for the shot right to the chest. AJ able to move out of the way at the last moment and take Switchblade down. And for AJ Styles, he was doing this as a favor to Will Ospreay, but now it's just become more and more personal for AJ Styles in the recent weeks. And Switchblade, oh, and a DDT on AJ. This is Switchblade's first Monday Night Raw match as part of Netflix. Oh, and Styles now. I was probably thinking something big. Switchblade, though, able to avoid it and slam Styles on the announce table. And now Switchblade into the shot. That's gotta hurt. You see Styles in clear agony. And now Switchblade clearing the announce table, the Spanish announce table, I should say. DDT. This is what AJ gets for messing with the Bullet Club. Cover. Kick out by Styles. Not enough done yet to warrant a victory so far. Oh, wait a minute. No. Switchblade. Tiger Driver. Stealing a page from Will Ospreay. Cover. Hook of the leg. AJ kicks out. The Tiger Driver. A move made synonymous by Will Ospreay, and now Switchblade with the kendo stick. AJ Styles getting victimized here, but Styles able to recover into the Russian leg sweep. A vicious Tiger Driver. I am surprised that AJ Styles is still fighting here. As Switchblade Oh, bashing AJ right into the apron. Hardest part of the ring. Wait a minute. Styles rolls up Switchblade, tried to go for the cover. Took the referee a little while to get into position. Styles going for the enziguri. But Switchblade a lot more fresh. You could tell Styles is feeling fatigued. This could be Switchblade's moment. Blade Runner at ringside for the win. Switchblade Jay White with another successful victory against AJ Styles here tonight. Bullet Club Gold wins every time. That is the mindset of Jay White. And remember, it was made official at Payback. In a couple of weeks, AJ Styles will go one-on-one with the aerial assassin Will Ospreay against Jay White and Jay White and Juice Robinson of Bullet Club Gold in tag team action. But leading up to the pay-per-view, Jay White is having tidal waves of momentum. This isn't even Jay White's home turf, and he has another victory against AJ Styles. What a win for Jay White here on Monday Night Raw. Well, here we go. It is time for women's tag team action here on Raw.
This is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, the former Raw Women's Champion. She only held the belt for 48 hours before losing it back to Rhea Ripley a couple weeks ago on Raw. Morgan will get her rematch at Payback in a 2 out of 3 falls match. But tonight, Liv Morgan has to pick a partner. Same with Rhea Ripley in this tag team match. Who did Liv Morgan pick to be her partner here tonight? Wait a minute. No way. It's this woman. The first ever Women's United States Champion who won the belt last week in a Gauntlet Eliminator match. Jade Cargill is here. Her first entrance since winning the Women's U.S. title.
From Vero Beach, Florida, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Jade Cargill.
Well, here's a champion. Jade Cargill made history, last defeating Dakota Kai in a Gauntlet Eliminator match to become the first ever Women's United States Champion. Universe Mode history. Jade Cargill, also a former Raw Women's Champion in Universe Mode. Jade Cargill now agreeing to be Liv Morgan's tag team partner tonight. Look at that. That amazing entrance of Jade Cargill with that championship around her waist. Well, this is how you get some backup. Jade Cargill, the Women's U.S. Champion, is here but from one champion to another. The Raw Women's Champion, the 3-time champ, is here as Rhea Ripley makes her entrance, and this is going to be interesting.
And representing the Judgment Day, from Adelaide, Australia, the Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Of course, Rhea Ripley recently won that championship back, and she will defend it at Payback in a 2 out of 3 falls match with Liv Morgan. Clearly, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan no longer friends here in the WWE, but you gotta understand, to be a professional wrestler in this business, you need to throw friendships aside and focus on championships. Rhea Ripley, the only woman in Universe Mode to hold that Raw Women's Championship for 3 different reigns. Rhea Ripley has been a true MVP of Monday Night Raw this year, as she looks to be in tag team action here tonight. And now the question is, who did Rhea Ripley pick to be her tag team partner here tonight? What? You have got to be kidding me. The Women's Intercontinental Champion, Michin from SmackDown's here.
OC from Fontana, California, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Michin.
Well, it appears that Rhea Ripley probably figured she was going to pick the first ever Women's United States Champion. So Rhea went, did a little phone call, and got the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Michin, who became the first ever Intercontinental Champion by last eliminating Fallon Henley this past week on SmackDown in in a Gauntlet Eliminator match as well. Michin's first piece of championship gold in her career, as look at that belt around Michin's waist. What a development. Liv Morgan and Jade Cargill against Rhea Ripley and Michin. And this is Michin's first match on Raw in months. Of course, we saw SmackDown Switchblade Jay White moments ago, and now SmackDown's Michin is here. Just goes to show how wild things are shaping up here on Universe Mode for both Raw and SmackDown, as Jade Cargill, the first ever US champion, is now tangling with the current Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. This is interesting. Jade Cargill, who returned, brand new look, best shape of her career. And a lot of people would say Jade Cargill is becoming unstoppable. Oh, and now taking it to her counterpart from SmackDown, Mia Yim. Michin taken out. Jade Cargill, of course, after that historic win last week, riding on tidal waves of momentum, as she should. Oh, but Rhea shaking off Jade. And, taking the U.S. champ down. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Ooh, and that almost won Rhea and Michin the match right there. As now Rhea Ripley. Ooh, cheap shot by the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Mia Yim. And that gave Rhea an opening. Great chemistry by Michin and Ripley in this matchup. And now Rhea. Oh, big boot to Jade as Michin is legal. And Jade crawling to her corner trying to give Liv a tag, and she does. Liv Morgan is legal. Liv Morgan, the only woman in this match not currently a champion. And you got to think that's going to make Liv all the more angry, as now she is taking it to the Women's Intercontinental Champion Michin. You got to think, if maybe in some alternate universe, if Liv Morgan is able to pin MrWillym, that could probably earn Liv Morgan a Women's Intercontinental title opportunity down the road if she does not beat Rhea Ripley at Payback in the 2 out of 3 falls match. I don't know if SmackDown General Manager Wolf Ferris will allow it to happen, though, but you never know what can happen here in Universe Mode. It has already been a shocking episode so far, and we still got so much action still to come. Senton Bomb there by the former champion Liv Morgan. Cover, hook of the leg on Michin, and a kick out of 2. See a bit of frustration off the face of Liv Morgan. And a lot of people say that was why Liv Morgan only had a 2-day title reign, because she allowed her emotions to get the better of her. And honestly, I'm having a hard time disagreeing with those people. Oh, Rhea's legal again. Now we're going to get a little bit of a Payback preview. These two ladies know each other so well. Numerous battles in Universe Mode, in singles and tag team competition. Tag to Michin yet again. And Michin, back when she was originally a part of Monday Night Raw, she didn't really get a lot of opportunities to show herself. But now that she's the first ever Intercontinental Champion, obviously that changed. Oh, Michin sending Jade over the top rope. I think she still believes Morgan's legal. Oh, wait a minute. Cargill gonna be taking advantage. Has Michin up into the Jaded. That was how she won the title, by beating Dakota Kai. But Rhea Ripley breaking it up, and you saw Jade, a bit of frustration as she refused to let go of the cover for a brief moment there. Taking Michin down. Now Liv Morgan back in the match. That was almost it for Morgan and Jade if Rhea Ripley did not get involved and broke up the pin. And now Liv Morgan gonna go for the code breaker on Michin. Here's the cover on the Women's IC Champion. Morgan and Cargill with the win.
Here are your winners, the team of Liv Morgan and Jade Cargill.
The Women's United States Champion Jade Cargill and the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship Liv Morgan with a win here on Monday Night Raw. And you gotta think, not only does this give Jade Cargill more momentum from her title win last week, but this gives Liv Morgan a lot of momentum heading in to her rematch with Rhea Ripley at Payback. Can Liv Morgan potentially become a 2-time Raw Women's Champion at Payback, or will Rhea Ripley's reign continue as Raw Women's Champion? What a win for Liv Morgan and Jade Cargill here on Monday Night Raw. As we are back here live on this controversial episode of Monday Night Raw, as here comes the #1 contender for the United States Championship, the Men's United States Championship, I should say. The Viper, the former UK champion, Randy Orton, is here.
Is a 3-on-1 handicap match. Introducing first, representing Evolution from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
And no, you did not hear craziness out of Mike Rome's mouth. It is a 3-on-1 handicap match going on right now on Monday Night Raw as the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough are taking on Randy Orton here tonight on Monday Night Raw. The Judgment Day's Rhea Ripley, obviously last week, teamed up with Randy Orton's opponent at Payback, the United States Champion John Cena. Finn Balor, on our Monday Night Raw post-show, expressed his displeasure of seeing the Judgment Day celebrate with John Cena. Finn Balor is actually very vocal about wanting a U.S. title opportunity against John Cena. Randy Orton said, fine, I could take all three of you on at once, and if the Judgment Day wins, hell, Finn, I'll bet you Cena will give you an opportunity next week. Cena has already agreed to that. So if Finn Balor and the rest of the Judgment Day beat Randy Orton in this 3-on-1 handicap match, Finn Balor will get a U.S. opportunity next week on Monday Night Raw. It could very well be Randy Orton versus Finn Balor for the U.S. title at Payback instead of Orton and Cena.
Of 570 pounds, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDonough, the Judgment Day.
You gotta think because of Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough celebrating with John Cena and Rhea Ripley after that mixed tag team match last week, could there potentially be some dissension going on between these three men in the Judgment Day? Finn Balor hated the fact that Rhea, Dom, and JD even considered the idea of teaming up with John Cena, considering the fact that Balor and Cena were rivals back in season 1. Balor, Mysterio, and McDonough going against Randy Orton. Of course, this is a huge advantage for Balor if he wants a United States Championship opportunity next week on Monday Night Raw. But Randy Orton, we have seen numerous times here on Universe Mode, is the real deal, is a threat. So here we go. Randy Orton will start off the match against Finn Balor. And of course, Randy Orton, nobody to tag in this handicap match. He is all alone against three of the most ferocious men on the Raw roster. Balor, former Intercontinental Champion, former European Champion here in Universe Mode, looking to win his third piece of championship gold next week in the U.S. title. And Balor, of course, retired Sting a couple of weeks ago at SummerSlam, believing that alone should have made Finn Balor the #1 contender for even the WWE Championship. That's how delusional Finn Balor's become. Randy Orton, also a former UK champion. These two men are going at it here on Raw. Oh! And Balor tried to take out Orton. Orton just pushing Finn out of the way. Clear size difference between these two men, but also two of the most successful competitors in Universe Mode today. Balor steps up into the Sling Blade. Oh, and Orton instantly gets back to his feet as well. Back and forth between these two competitors. Power slam by Randy Orton, the #1 contender. Cover. Both legs hook. Obviously, that was not going to be enough to win the match just yet. Another DDT by the Viper. Randy Orton, a true comeback year. He started off the match as part of SmackDown, reunited with Evolution to defeat the House of Black at the Royal Rumble, then joined Monday Night Raw as part of the draft, won the United Kingdom Championship from Kenny Omega, had a very successful reign with the belt before losing it back to Kenny at Money in the Bank a couple of months ago, and now Randy Orton gets a U.S. title shot against Cena. And Dom Mysterio's legal, another former European champion, but Randy Orton, and Dominic got taken down. This is the first time Dom has ever been in the ring with Randy Orton, and Dominic's got to hold his own. Hopefully Balor has weakened Randy Orton a little bit, and Dominic is in control of the Viper in this matchup right now. And Dominic, Finn Balor, I guess, was shouting some advice for Dirty Dom, or maybe a bit of a face-off. Maybe could still be dissension within the Judgment Day. And again, Dom getting right in the face of Finn Balor. It's almost like Dominic saying, look at me go. It's almost like Dom is bigging himself up. And now tagging in his tag team partner, former hardcore champion J.D. McDonough. But now JD, I don't think he'll have the same luck Finn and Dom. JD pushing Randy right into the referee, but that just halted Randy a little bit. McDonough's going to feel the effects. With vintage Randy Orton, JD already busted open. Looks like Finn might not get a U.S. title opportunity next week. All because of JD McDonough. And the RKO. This could be it. Cover, hook of the leg, Randy Orton wins. And Finn Balor, this is interesting. He hesitated to break up the cover. Randy Orton wins this 3-on-1 handicap match. Finn Balor will not get a United States title opportunity next week on Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, this is interesting, because what can the future hold for the Judgment Day? Finn Balor did not even try to break up the cover that Randy Orton had on JD McDonough after that RKO. Looks like Balor is getting more and more frustrated with the Judgment Day, as at Payback, it is still official. John Cena will defend the United States Championship against a man he knows better than anyone, the Viper, Randy Orton. Will Cena's legendary U.S. title run continue, or will Randy Orton win his first United States Championship? We find out in less than 2 weeks actually, at Payback. What a win for Randy Orton against the Judgment Day here on Monday Night Raw. What an episode of Raw it has already been. Explosive rivalries throughout as the Blackpool Combat Club are here.
Making his way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 213 pounds.
Of course, Pac, the former World Heavyweight Champion, member of the Blackpool Combat Club, looking to get revenge for his buddies, the former Raw Tag Team Champions Claudio Castagnoli and the four-time World Champion Jon Moxley. Pac going one-on-one with a man he knows very well from his time in All Elite Wrestling and one half of the current Raw Tag Team Champions, Orange Cassidy. Of course, we found out earlier tonight that the Raw Tag Team Champions Bryan Danielson and Orange Cassidy in less than 2 weeks will make their first defense of the Raw Tag Team titles at Payback against the Hardy Boys for the Tag Team titles. But tonight, the score still has yet to be settled between the Tag Champs and the Blackpool Combat Club, as Orange Cassidy will be going one-on-one for the first time ever in Universe Mode against Pac. Orange Cassidy and Bryan Danielson, the unlikeliest of duos.
Representing the Yes Men from wherever he wants, weighing in at 161 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Orange Cassidy.
Of course, at SummerSlam, Orange Cassidy was the mystery tag team partner for Bryan Danielson, and they won the Raw Tag Team titles from Moxley and Castagnoli of the Blackpool Combat Club. And of course, Bryan Danielson defeated Jon Moxley last week in a Texas death match with the stipulation that the Blackpool Combat Club cannot challenge the Yes Men for the Raw Tag Team titles as long as the Yes Men are champions. So here we go. The score will be settled. Pac and Orange Cassidy one-on-one here on Raw. Of course, Orange Cassidy, a former two-time 24/7 champion in Universe Mode, former AEW International Champion in Universe Mode as well, now one half of the current Raw Tag Team Champions. What a career Orange Cassidy has already had in his Universe Mode career. A very entertaining competitor every time he steps foot in between those ropes. Maybe that was why Bryan Danielson chose Orange Cassidy to be his tag team partner. And Cassidy doing very well against Pac and the Canadian Destroyer to open up the contest. It's been all orange in the opening moments here in this matchup. And now Cassidy in with a tornado DDT. This is a former World Heavyweight Champion that Orange Cassidy is beaten up right now. Back when Pac was a part of Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, suplex. Oh, look at this. Claudio removing the buckle pad. Orange Cassidy not paying any attention to that. Focused on Pac. Great performance here by Cassidy. Go cross body. Didn't really get all of it, but it was enough to knock Pac down. Here's the cover. And a kick out by Pac. Not enough done yet. Drop kick, no. Pac was able to move out of the way. And now this could be Pac's time to shine into the Hurricane Rana. Spiking Cassidy's head into the canvas cover. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Orange. And we know that these two, probably the most athletic of their two teams. Pac, ever since being the newest member of the BCC, a newfound purpose, a lot more focus in his Universe Mode career, being a part of Monday Night Raw. Oh, but Cassidy back to his feet. Pac looking to use his highly educated feet, but now Cassidy drop down, leapfrog, into the tornado DDT. Referee trying to fix the buckle pad. Orange Cassidy looking to fly. What a maneuver by one half of our current tag team champions. You gotta think Matt and Jeff Hardy have gotta be watching, because this is gonna be one of their opponents at Payback. And you gotta think the BCC as a whole are pissed that they don't get a rematch for those tag team titles. That they don't get to settle the score on the PLE against Danielson and Orange. But Pac looking to make sure that Cassidy doesn't make it to Payback. Cassidy, deep six. Deep six connects, shades of Baron Corbin. And now look at Cassidy, complete control over Pac here in this matchup. And now, oh, twerking right on the neck. And can Cassidy be going for the early victory here? Got him in position. Oh, that Deadeye. A modified version of the Deadeye. Right on his neck cover. Hook of the leg. Orange Cassidy defeats Pac here on Raw. The Yes Men have the BCC's number. As the tag champs celebrate here on Raw. Danielson defeated Moxley last week. Now this week, Orange Cassidy with a singles win of his own against the Bastard Pac as the tag team champions celebrate tonight. But in less than 2 weeks, on the Payback pay-per-view, Bryan Danielson and Orange Cassidy will make their first defense of their Raw tag team titles as they go one-on-one against the ever so experienced Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys. Will Bryan Danielson and Orange Cassidy manage to retain, or will the Hardy Boys get their long overdue tag team championship win? We find out at Payback. But in terms of tonight, what a win for Orange Cassidy here on Monday Night Raw. Well, it is time for our co-main event of the evening, a WrestleMania rematch here tonight on Raw, as the United Kingdom champion Kenny Omega will go one-on-one with the former UK champion Gunther here tonight on Raw.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from North Carolina, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE United Kingdom champion, Kenny Omega.
Of course, Kenny Omega has quite the challenge ahead of him in less than 2 weeks at Payback, as Kenny Omega will put that United Kingdom championship on the line against two of his biggest rivals, his former tag team partner Hangman Adam Page, and the man he beat at WrestleMania to win his first UK title earlier this year, the Ring General Gunther. But tonight, Kenny Omega is in non-title action against the Ring General. As Kenny Omega, can he earn some momentum heading into his big triple threat title defense at Payback? Or will Gunther score a win against the champion? What a year it has been for Kenny Omega here on Universe Mode. A two-time UK champion. Here comes a two-time champion in his own right, looking to chase his third UK championship. Gunther is here.
From Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther!
And Gunther has been on record for months saying that his loss at WrestleMania to Kenny Omega was a fluke. Gunther didn't even get a rematch for that championship, a proper one-on-one rematch. Of course, title not on the line tonight, but you got to think if Gunther is able to defeat Kenny Omega here tonight, that can surely earn him a one-on-one rematch down the road if he is not successful at Payback. Gunther was not pinned or submitted against Kenny Omega at WrestleMania. He lost in a last man standing match. Gunther has an opportunity for a little bit of revenge here tonight on Monday Night Raw, just over 4 months after the fact. That is 4 months that Gunther had to wait to even get a chance to get his hands on Kenny Omega. And Kenny, let's not forget, for the past 4 months has had rivalries with the likes of CM Punk and Randy Orton and Hangman Adam Page. So Kenny Omega's been a busy man. Gunther, though, he has been hell-bent on revenge, lack of opportunities, and rage. And he is going to put all that rage out on the champion right now as Gunther looks to be in control. Oh, and look at the Ring General mocking the cleaner here. Ooh. And now he's applying the crossface middle of the ring to Kenny. Ooh. And a nice counter there by Kenny Omega. As what does Kenny have in mind? Oh, wait a minute. No, Gunther tried to counter that, but Kenny looking to keep up the pace. Keep control on his side. Our co-main event of the evening, you gotta think Hangman Adam Page has got to be watching from afar as Omega goes one-on-one with Gunther. Ooh, knee right to the face, and Gunther is bleeding. We've seen quite a bit of blood on here tonight on Raw already. Oh, super kick connects by Omega as well. And tried to go to the apron. I think he was trying to go for an aerial maneuver, but that gave Gunther a bit of time to get control in this matchup. And that's the thing. Gunther usually looks for a moment of hesitation from his opponent, and then Gunther is in complete control. Just ask Sami Zayn, Pete Dunne, Sheamus, Wade Barrett, any of Gunther's opponents in the past, and they'll tell you. As now the Ring General has Omega on his shoulders and takes him down. Look at the blood on the face of the Ring General. And you gotta think that has just made Gunther more and more angry. Omega able to counter whatever. Gunther was going for a V-trigger. The move that won him his second UK title. Cover. Hook the leg. Gunther kicks out at 2. And for Omega, this is to prove himself that he deserves the UK championship because he didn't get to pin or submit Gunther. Now this is his opportunity to solidify himself as a true United Kingdom champion, even though we know he is the current champion. He earned the belt. Moonsault connects on Gunther. Beautiful maneuver by Kenny. Kenny Omega's got to be thinking, what do I have to do next? Stomping on the hand of Gunther and right onto his elbow. That could have broke Gunther's arm. And a springboard punch. Kenny Omega hitting everything in his arsenal and then some to try to put Gunther down en route to Payback. And now he's going to go for it. The double underhook pile driver connects. Can this be enough to put Gunther away on Raw? No, kick out. That was almost it for the United Kingdom champion Kenny Omega. But now he needs to do a little bit more damage in order to beat Gunther here, and he's looking to do just that. Shot right to the leg of Gunther, very good strategy. Went for the moonsault again, and Gunther moved out of the way. That was what we were talking about earlier. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and that could be all she wrote for Gunther's opponent. Oh, and now Omega's bleeding. Gunther getting his pound of flesh. Hangman has got to be watching this because these are his two opponents at Payback. Power bomb by the ring general. Cover on the champion. No. What a match. Oh, and now look at this. Gunther just mocking the champion. That's got to piss Kenny off. As now Gunther has Omega up. Oh no. Power bomb onto the floor. Like we said, Gunther has been waiting over 4 months for his revenge. Oh, and the vintage chops. And another knee right to the face of Omega. Gunther wants to make Kenny Omega pay. Gunther walked into WrestleMania as United Kingdom champion, but he did not get to walk out with that prestigious belt. And now Gunther, it looks like he's appearing to take the coward's way out, wanting a count-out victory, a lot like how Kenny Omega won in a last man standing match, but then Gunther said, no, I actually want to pin you. We thought it was going to be poetic justice, not really for Gunther. Oh, went for the suplex. Omega with a good counter and an elbow. Pretty rough landing there if you ask me, but it was enough to get the job done. And now, disaster kick. And now Kenny getting control back on his side. This could be it. Oh, wanting the one-winged angel. Gunther probably wanted Last Symphony. Back and forth between these two men. Clearly have done their homework on one another ever since the first encounter. Omega wanted a drop kick. Now Gunther. No. What a match, counter after counter between both these men. And now Omega. Goodbye and good night. V-Trigger. Kenny Omega. What a competitor. And now has one of his challengers at Payback into the pile driver yet again. Cover, hooks the leg. Kenny Omega with the win. The UK champion with a pinfall victory over his WrestleMania opponent Gunther. Oh, wait a minute. We knew it. Hangman Adam Page. We knew he had to be not far from here, attacking his former brother. UK championship in hand as Hangman Adam Page bashes Omega with the belt, making a statement. The deranged sociopath, Hangman Adam Page, walking in with purpose, attacking Kenny Omega, sending a clear message that maybe Hangman Adam Page will be the new United Kingdom champion at Payback in less than 2 weeks, as Kenny Omega will defend his United Kingdom championship against Gunther and Hangman Adam Page in a triple threat match. Who will walk out the victor? We find out at Payback. But what a development from Hangman Adam Page attacking Kenny Omega after Omega defeated Gunther in an amazing match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here on episode 31 of Season 2 of Monday Night Raw, as it is a rivalry reignited in a steel cage match, as Adam Copeland is here.
Cage match. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Adam Copeland.
Of course, last week on Monday Night Raw, Adam Copeland, the Rated R superstar, went one-on-one with the undisputed WWE Champion, The Rock. If Adam Copeland won, he would have earned a WWE Championship opportunity tonight. However, Bray Wyatt, the #1 contender, interrupted that match, viciously attacking The Rock, and Adam Copeland is here for revenge, wanting to rid the world of Bray Wyatt for good. And look at the shirt that Adam Copeland is wearing, paying tribute to the fallen, formerly known as Luke Harper and Brody Lee, John Huber. Oh, what the hell is this? The Firefly Funhouse music again. Bray Wyatt just playing mind games here. Adam Copeland, you could see the look of disgust on his face, as Bray Wyatt is here with his Wyatt family gear, of course also appearing to pay tribute to the former Luke Harper, John Huber.
And his opponent,
Bray Wyatt.
unknown, weighing in at 285 pounds, Bray Wyatt.
Could you imagine if we have a WWE champion come payback that does this? Acts happy, laughing all the time, waving hi to everybody, waving hi to your children. But we all know what Bray Wyatt is capable of. He is not fooling anybody here, if you ask me. Firefly Funhouse, fun, happy children's music playing, as Bray Wyatt is heading into a hellacious steel cage against one of the greatest of all time in Adam Copeland. Bray Wyatt, the first... Get in the ring, you fuckhead. Bray Wyatt, the first overall draft pick in this year's draft, brought from SmackDown over to Raw. Of course, right before Adam Copeland was drafted to Raw as well. These two have been rivals ever since, as the steel cage encloses around the ring. This is our main event. Adam Copeland and Bray Wyatt. Adam Copeland, wait a minute. Wyatt just looking to get the advantage on Wyatt, but Bray now, oh, look at this, into the sleeper hold, in on Adam Copeland, and the Rated R superstar able to get out of it. And Adam Copeland said, I don't care who wins at Payback, I want that WWE Championship. He tried to face The Rock last week before Bray Wyatt interrupted, and now Copeland looking to get his pound of flesh on Wyatt. Remember the last time these two went one-on-one, Bray Wyatt defeated Adam Copeland inside Hell in a Cell at Backlash. Meanwhile, a splash from Copeland, and Wyatt was able to kick out before the count could even begin. And now Copeland, remember, the only way to win the match is by pinfall submission or by escaping the cage. Copeland looked to do that, but Bray Wyatt able to prevent Cope from doing that. Oh! And now Bray looking to get in complete control. Look at this. Just looking to torture the former world champion. Bray Wyatt, a former hardcore champion, Universe mode as well, went for the senton. Cope able to avoid it. In the knee right of the face. Copeland knows he has to stand and fight, and he's looking to do just that. Went for the elbow. Wyatt saw it coming. into the clothesline. Bray Wyatt looking to take no prisoners here tonight on Raw. And the collision. No pun intended for AEW. Oh, no, the neck. Breaking the neck of Adam Copeland. Of course, the history Cope has with neck injuries. He almost took a decade away because of those injuries, retired. We never thought Copeland would ever be back, and Wyatt takes advantage into a Sister Abigail. Copeland's bleeding now. Bray Wyatt cracked the neck of Adam Copeland and hit of Sister Abigail. And Bray Wyatt looking to already win this steel cage match. Copeland only now getting back to his feet, but Bray Wyatt's almost escaped the cage. Copeland needs to... Oh, wait a minute, no. Copeland, too late. As ladies and gentlemen, Bray Wyatt wins the steel cage match on Raw. You have got to be kidding me. Bray Wyatt with yet another win over his old rival Adam Copeland, as Bray Wyatt appears to go full steam ahead towards Payback, as Bray Wyatt will go one-on-one with the undisputed WWE Champion Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for the WWE Championship. Will The Rock successfully retain his WWE title, or will we approach perhaps the darkest era in Universe Mode history if Bray Wyatt wins the WWE Championship? We find out in less than 2 weeks at Payback. But what a win for Bray Wyatt, defeating Adam Copeland in a steel cage match to close out episode 31 of season 2 of Monday Night Raw. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on, so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good people, and peace.